Gay panic. Gay panic. Touko has gay panic right now. She's like, oh my god. Prepared.
Hey pterodactyls, it's your resident homosaurus here. And today I'm going to be reacting to... Oh my god, I can't watch. I can't look. Lisa! Yes! Just on the basis that this is emotionally hurting me. Jeez. That hit different.
Hey pterodactyls, it's your resident homosaurus here, and today I'm going to be reacting to episode 5 of Bloom Into You. Now, I just finished watching episode 4, and I'm quite curious to see just where we go from there. We got Maki kind of telling you that she does care for Touko, and she is showing feelings of worry for Touko and caring about other people's opinions of her, being linked to you in a romantic sense. So it wasn't necessarily being opposed to being linked to Touko in a romantic sense. It was more of how the school and people would view Touko for being involved with her. So we're kind of getting a bit more of a progression with Yu's feelings. Elise showing affection for Touko that she didn't have even like 2 episodes ago. So I'm excited to see just how much that develops and how long it's going to take to develop into even kind of more romantic interest. But I'm also interested to see just how Sayaka navigates the growing distance between her and Touko, and if she's going to kind of say anything, because last episode Maki kind of pointed out that she is feeling a little bit jealous or offended that Touko is spending so much time with you, and she said, oh, that kind of fascination will wear off eventually. So I don't know kind of how that storyline is going to impact Touko and Yu's budding kind of relationship affection thing going on, but I'm quite curious to see how that progresses. And yeah, I don't know if we're going to get Yu caving to Touko and doing the play for the festival. So I'm quite curious to see if somehow Touko can convince her, or if Yu will stick by her guns and not let Touko kind of push her too much. Because we kind of saw last episode she did kind of push her feelings on her when she promised she wouldn't. But I mean, it was inevitable because she has feelings for her, so she was going to at some point try to shoot her shot. But yeah, I'm quite curious to see how this next episode goes. So without further ado, let's just get into this. Before we get into this, I just want to give a shout out to all my Patreons. Thank you all for joining the Patreon family and showing your support. I cannot thank you all enough. And for those of you who are interested in joining the Patreon family, where you will be able to have access to exclusive content, full-length reactions, as well as early access, a link will be in the description box below. Okay, awesome. Now let's hit play. I'm excited. This show is just so good. And I know I've said this before, but like I just wasn't expecting this amazing storytelling and diversity and inclusion and just care for an anime show. I don't know what I thought anime was, but it just nowhere near what this is, and it just blew my mind. So I'm really excited to see more. Oh. Interesting. I don't know why I didn't think that she'd buy research journals. Study guides figured pop fiction. Interesting. Really? Is that a real book? Or an anime? Or manga? Just asking for a friend. Ah, she's getting those feelers out there. Touko's too much sometimes. At least you kind of knows what Touko's game is here. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Was she really that shocked? I don't know. I don't see her buying a hetero manga. My girl, especially since meeting you and having feelings for you, I don't see her buying hetero mangas. Especially since it hasn't been stated that, you know, I mean, I guess we don't really know her sexuality, but she never had feelings for any of the guys who confessed to her or any girls who confessed to her, only you. So I would assume she would be reading, you know, Yuri mangas, but I don't know. I don't know if that was intentional or not. She seemed pretty panicked though, so maybe it wasn't. I kind of like this budding friendship between Maki and you. He's trying to get the gossip. Oh. Girly, you better not be feeling jealous. Or is she kind of figuring out ways to meet her when student council's out? She's thinking of it. It'll take time to fully understand your feelings. She's trying to understand her feelings and I have a feeling it's gonna... What's going on with her? She was very secretive when she was writing last episode, and she wasn't writing the answers on the board. Oh. Oh, did she write a novel? That's awesome. Good for her. Oh, girly, she's gonna read it all. Definitely feels like the type of person that... I guess that is where she's getting... Don't put it there. Somebody's gonna take it and read it. Oh no. You should have kept it on you with all your other books and just kept it tight. Oh no, somebody's gonna grab it and read it. But like I was saying, you does seem like the type who would want to help people and like would do what people ask of her. So that is probably where she's getting confused with her feelings for Touko. Oh man, she is totally me. It's bad. Procrastination is a bad habit, but... I really like their budding friendship. My dude. He's such a shipper. He's a professional shipper. He loves seeing people together. And he manipulates situations to get them together. Oh my god. I already kind of adore his character. And of course, Touko was going to turn down a study date with her. Why should it make you nervous though, if you don't feel anything? Is she gonna come sit beside her or something and snuggle up and... Girly, you're looking around, you're doing something. I knew it, she's gonna sit beside her. I'm ready. I'm here for it. Oh, she's gonna be a nervous wreck now that she's so close to her. And meanwhile, Touko's living her best life. Oh, this is so cute, though. Oh no, I remember what happened at the train. Come on, you. Of course she wasn't going to turn up an opportunity to be with you for hours. Yeah, when people do things for you and don't expect things in return. She's not used to that? She's not used to people doing things for her without wanting something in return.
それは別にナナミ先輩じゃなくてもいい。
I mean, we kind of figured that with her asking other people, but would you have been as
私は
happy?
選ばない。
You would have been happy, but as happy?
浮かれたりもしない。
Really? You said you were nervous? Trying to gaslight yourself there?
お待たせ。よかったんですか？なんか誘われてましたけど。いいのいいの。小糸さんといるのがいい。
Yeah, she's kind
で
of...
も選ばれるのが嬉しくないわけじゃない。
She's kind of focusing all her attention on you and disregarding all her other friends and acquaintances. That's a slippery slope.
それでも今一緒にいるのはこの人なわけで。
Oh, Touko, girl.
これはこれでいい関係なのかもしれない。
Oh, I'm sure you really like having somebody who's waiting on you hand and foot and will do anything for you.
並んで座れる席はなさそうですね。どうしようかな。
Oh, she's not gonna settle for that. She needs a spot right next to you.
先輩、
Are you gonna invite her back to your place?
うちでやります？
Gay panic. Gay panic. Touko has gay panic right now. She's like, oh my god. Your place? Oh man.
先輩、さっきからおとなしくありませんか？
She's trying to process the situation.
こんにちは。生徒会長、頑張ってるみたいね。いえ、そんな。
上がってください。
Oh, that must mean that you talks about her then at home. Because how else would the mother find out or know about her doing wonderful things?
多分生徒会の先輩じゃないかな。すっごい美人だって言ってたし。この間お土産もらってたしね。なんかこんなプラネタリウム？
Ah, yes, that's what it was, a planetarium.
まさか彼女だったりして。
まさか。
I mean, at least he's kind of on the right track. At least Touko wants that to happen. Oh, she's in her bedroom. Oh, look at her. She's like, I'm in a sacred place right now. Is she gonna find the gift she gave her? Look at her. She doesn't know what to do because she's in her crush's room alone and she's like, oh my god. Oh, girly, stop it. She's too much. This girl is down way too hard. Oh, and it's right out by her bedside, so she's gonna be like, oh my god, she put my gift right at her bedside. Look
お待たせしました。
at her. She's like, I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't just rubbing my face on your bed.
うちって女ばっかりだから、ヒロ君が来るとお父さんも嬉しそうだし、多分今日もうちでご飯食べていくと思いますよ。
Why is she blushing?
いろんなこと知れて嬉しい
あ
なって。小糸さんあまりそういうこと話す方じゃないし。
So it's not really blushing, it's just like happiness with the red lines on the cheek. Oh, girl. Curly. Touko's too much.
なんだか気が散っているみたいですけど。
Well, I mean, she has her crush right in front of her.
じゃあ、具合でも悪いとか。
Oh no, girly, you're making it worse. Poor Touko.
顔赤くないですか？
いや。
Oh my god, the panic she's experiencing right now. Look at her, she's holding her breath. She's like, oh. She's sweating. She's like, okay.
だって好きな女の子の部屋に来てドキドキするのは仕方ないでしょ。
先輩の変態。人を好きになるとそんな風になっちゃうんですか？
今心臓すっごいドキドキしてる。聞いてみる？
Girly, you play too much. Touko.
なんちゃって。
Uh-huh. Oh no, is she gonna actually do it? You.
本当だ。
Oh, she's feeling the radial pulse. I'm weak. What a smartass. You had to have known that wasn't what she meant. Because she's too smart to pick up on Toku's little schemes.
先輩くらいですよ。私のことそんな気にするの。
わからないでしょ。いつ誰が小糸さんのこと好きになるか。
Definitely she's thinking of Maki, isn't she?
マキ君。
Maki, yeah. Figured the way she was staring at them when they walked away.
心配なんだよ。私は君じゃなきゃ嫌だけど、君はそうじゃないから。
Oh, I knew this was gonna get complicated.
確かに私はナナミ先輩じゃなきゃいけない理由はないと思うけど、だけど私のことが一番必要なのはナナミ先輩なんだろって。
So because she's noticed that
先輩が一緒にいてって言うならそうしますよ。
Touko needs her, so she stays with her that way. So it's gonna...
そういうところが心配なんだけど。
Because then if somebody else needs you more than her, will she leave her? I guess I kind of understand where Toku's coming from. That would be a little... But I have a feeling that because Yu doesn't really understand feelings of love and romance and that, she's falling back on what she understands, and that's why she's saying that, because she believes that Touko needs her. That's why she's staying with her. I love this because it's showing how like truly complicated it is for somebody who doesn't have those, like, doesn't have or understand those feelings, right? It's not so easy and simple.
ユウは好きなんだけどね、チーズケーキ。そうなんですか。
Is she gonna make cheesecake for her?
レシピ教えてもらえませんか。
Touko trying everything.
じゃあ後で送るから連絡先教えてよ。はい。
It is kind of adorable though how determined and caring Touko is of you. Even though she knows probably that she's not gonna get anything in return, she does still care for her and try to make her happy.
なにユウ、エビ欲しいの？
取らないよ。
あ、ヒーローはあげないよ。
取らないよ。
取られないよ。
当たり前。
私だって一人じゃないもん。一人じゃない。
Yeah, Yu is definitely struggling with her feelings, and the sister sent her that?
一人じゃないけど。
Oh, look at her. She's like so cute. I can't. Oh, that was so cute, the way Touko just freaked out over the picture because it was so cute. This show is just so precious. I absolutely adore this show. And I love how it's showing how complicated it actually is. It's not just so black and white. Like, Yu is struggling to understand. And of course, she's going to try to justify all her feelings because she doesn't know any better. And she's going to not understand what she's feeling, so she's going to relate it to something she knows. Because she does seem like the person who loves to help people and kind of, you know, with her friends. Her friend was like, oh, you don't have to read it all. And she's like, no, I'm going to read it all. Like, she's very helpful when somebody needs her. So she understands that feeling of wanting to help when somebody needs you. So with what she's feeling for Touko, the only other feeling that's close to it that she can understand is that feeling. So that's why it seems that she's relating it to, oh, it's just because you need me, that's why I'm here. Because that's what I feel when I'm around you. Like, I'm nervous. But, like, she seems to be gaslighting herself a lot because she's like, oh, I'm nervous when she's next to me. But then it's like, oh, no, I don't have any feelings or confusion or anything when she's near me. So it seems like I love the way they're handling her confusion because it's authentic. Like, I'm quite curious if any of these writers or, like, anybody behind this anime, if they themselves went through this, because it seems too realistic for somebody who has never experienced this to write up and create. Like, it feels like somebody on this team has genuinely went through this, and that's why it's relayed so well through this show, is because the person actually knows how this feels. I'm not sure, I could be wrong, maybe nobody did, but that's the vibe I'm getting. So if none of the writers or producers or anybody behind this show actually has struggled with this and knows how it feels, then kudos to them for writing such a good show that feels so genuine and realistic to how people going through this would feel. But yeah, this show is just... And it only has 13 episodes. Like, I'm really becoming attached to this show, and I know that there's a manga, so I might actually end up buying this manga because this show is just too good. I already am really attached to these characters, and I need to see what happens to them and how they progress and how they overcome like these situations, and just how all their relationships kind of end up. Because right now it's a messy situation, but it's life, right? It's not easy peasy. I love you, you love me, okay, this is great. And the only thing that they're struggling with is maybe the fact that they're both women, and that's it. No, it's not like that. It seems to me that the fact that they're both women isn't even a factor in anything. Everybody's talking about them being together, like the sister and her boyfriend were talking about, oh, maybe they're girlfriends, like, and it didn't seem like it was a negative thing. And then in the school, like, nobody was, you wasn't worried about the fact that Touko would be seen with a girl. It was that Touko would be seen with her a first year, somebody like below her, or like a nobody. And then Maki didn't even bat an eye at the fact that they're both girls. He just adored that he was privy to a love story that nobody else was. So I love the fact that they're not even focusing at all on the fact that it's two women. It's more of the fact that Yu has never had the feelings of love that she sees everywhere on TV, movies, books. She doesn't understand it, and this is her maybe possibly finally getting to the point where she understands, or maybe she doesn't. I don't know how this ends, but it's the struggle, the real life struggle. Even though it's an anime, it's portraying a real life struggle of trying to understand what so many other human beings feel, and then the isolation and the confusion and the just self-deprecation that comes with it. Like, oh, the show is just so good, and I can't wait to watch more. But yeah, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this reaction. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell to keep you updated on when I drop more content. Stay safe, everyone.